Viber Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Viber Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Viber Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Viber Live. My name's Adam. What a day. What a day. What a day. You know, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the indictment getting dropped on Richard. And today we rolled over again. More lettuce hands dumping their bags, which, you know what? I'd rather have them do it now. It's more catastrophic to the price. But you know what? It just gives us more upside. You get a couple, there's 100 big whales. I want to say the top 100 list, but really the top 25. You get a couple of those guys selling now. Look what it does to the price. But in the bull run, you know, it'll hold us back for 3-4 days. I'd rather it happen now. Gives us more upside, more room to run. And let me bring up the bubbles here. This just shows me that the market is healthy. This is completely SEC driven. You know, it's not coincidence. FTX and HEX are pretty much the only two big losers. You know, this is what a lawsuit does. People that, you know, who I thought were solid, ready to go, good to go, not worried about it, are now questioning crypto and asking, what's the value of crypto? It's like, if you don't see that now, it's like the Ripple just fought the SEC for 3 years and won. You know, all the partnerships all across crypto. You know, the Fed now launching the Bitcoin ETF. So if you can't see where crypto's going and how each one of these projects with its use case fits into the market, it's like you got to start watching Viber Finance, because, man, the amount of misinformation out there, the amount of scared people that are listening to the craziest FUD I've ever heard, it's alarming. It really is. What's up, Crypto Compassion? DeFi for the win. Yeah, bro. Real DeFi for the win. Savage up. Exactly. Yeah, what up, Camo Joe? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, got the camo on. It's cold out here tonight, bro. It's in the 60s up here, so have to be rocking the sweatshirt tonight, unfortunately. Man, I don't even want to look at this. This is gonna be bad. Oh, Jesus. The volume dropped in half with PulseX. Price dropped in half. We've now flipped. And we are now, Pulse is where PulseX was, 65% down, and we are now officially or more than 90% down on from the PulseX launch, or from the sacrifice, sorry. But you know what? I didn't think this was going to happen, but you know what? We're drawing the same chart Hex did. I'm starting to see, I don't know if it was coincidental, if this was done on purpose, or if it was just pure the crypto gods and everything just working its way out. Karma playing out, where Richard is now getting shine, not even shine, but getting publicity in front of all kinds of new people, good, bad, indifferent. He's getting in front of them, and the movie is coming out to back him up. And I really think this documentary is going to intrigue people to look further. And once you watch one of his streams, if you have any bit of intelligence, you can see what he's about. You start to understand this guy's not going to scam anyone. Hex has been running now for 1,200 days flawlessly. So there's no problems And besides these two whales, all you got to do if you're really scared right now is think, okay, what are the biggest wallets doing? What are the smartest people doing? And they're not dumping. It was two people, from what I heard. Two wallets are dumping. That's not a big deal. If it was multiple wallets dumping, I'd be alarmed. So this is what happens when the SEC sues you. And all right, let's check. I haven't checked the websites today at all. The news sites. I was on Twitter and Spaces, and here it is again. August 1st, another article. SEC sued Richard Hart in New York because he used a Uniswap fork. What? What? A Uniswap fork? This is so funny. So people see this that don't know crypto, and they got into HEX because someone told them to, or whatever, their friends were in it. And then they read this, and you go and you listen to Twitter Spaces, and you can see after looking at the price chart, you're like, oh my God, everything else is up. HEX is down. It might be a scam. I don't even want to bother with it anymore. I don't want this stress in my life. And then they sell. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And even some of my friends that were pumped up once Pulsechain launched, super excited. Now they're worried. Now they're worried. How are we gonna get over this? How's Richard not gonna end up in jail? And it's because those people don't get sent to channels like this. You go onto YouTube, you get sent to Altcoin Daily or freaking Guy. I digress. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I can't stand that guy. Oh, man. But this is like the ultimate IQ test right now. The ultimate, you have two options. You can dump your bags and get out, and you can buy back in higher, or you can hold through this. And this is why, it's so important, I think, to diversify. When I'm looking right here at XDC, and I'm like, damn, we're now up 135% on the year. I'm like, all right, that's great. I've now, my bag of XDC, I'm not logged in, is pumping. So there's other stuff out here that you can play around in and catch gains in to be able to buy this dip. I'm going to tomorrow probably sell some XDC. If this keeps pumping up, I just can't see at this point. I mean, XDC was at 18 cents last market at its high. So we're up we're about 300% from the all-time high. Now, I think it's going to go up much higher, but maybe 50, 60 cents. So it's got a 10x max. Shit, PulseX is a 10x back from sacrifice price. So it's like, man, all right, I'm really now with this dip. I think I'm going to have to readjust. And I'm starting to think that to be able to have bags of like 10 of these other coins, you got to have a couple 100 million Pulsechain easily. With these prices now, I think you got to up that to 300 million. I think this is really starting to change. This dip right here is really going to have me readjust. And that's what crypto is. It's like you have to learn, you have to recalculate, and look at your positions. All right, what did I win on? What am I getting wrecked on? And what can I improve? And for me, I'm glad, it's crazy how much it shifts. A month ago, I unstaked my Kava and my Osmosis to sell and buy some more Pulsechain. And my Osmosis just unstaked, and I have one more week to go on my Kava. So this dip was a blessing. I'm going to be able to buy 50, 60% more coins, but that was lucky. And I think that there's a fine balance between 2 weeks ago, I'm selling these bags, trying to get into Pulsechain because I really thought the bottom was in. And then this rolls over like this, and it's like, oh my God, I need more dry powder, or I need to sell some of these bags to buy more Pulse and PulseX. So I really think I'm in one or two too many bags. I don't know if I need to hold Near Protocol and Casper and XDC. I think I need to get out of Near Protocol and unstake that and buy some Pulse and PulseX. I just can't see them, especially now when PulseX is down almost 91% from sacrifice. We're repeating HEX all over again. You guys can't see that. That's what I think is happening. Whether it was done on purpose or not, we're making the same chart as HEX. we're going to end up probably dipping 96%. Could you imagine the irony if we dip the same as HEX? And if tomorrow it bottomed at 96% a couple days before the movie, and then I don't know, we get the movie launched and that maybe solidifies the new bottom. I don't know. It's crazy. This is why you need to, I always say, expect the unexpected and be ready for anything. You have to be able to play both sides. You need to be ready for PulseX to take off and Pulsechain to tank. And always, like I said, have dry powder or other coins that you're holding that you can just sell out of to accumulate more Pulsechain or more PulseX. So I guess that was kind of a strategy then for me. Instead of holding dry cash, just put it into these other coins, stake them, earn the yield, and dump them if I need to, if there's an opportunity that comes up. And that's what I'm going to do now. I think I want to hold Casper. And like I said, my Kava and my Near, I'm dumping for more PulseX. But my Casper, I think I'm going to keep. I really like that coin. And I'm going to keep my XDC. I just think with the digital trade finance, what they're trying to do, the industry they're disrupting, I think it's going to be a long-term keeper. So there's a couple coins that I just can't sell out of, but I don't know. That's what crypto's about. You know, you'll be able to see what I did, what mistakes I made, what worked for me, and then hopefully it'll help you guys make better decisions, you know, in the future, whether it pays off for me to hold this diversity of coins outside the Richard Heart ecosystem. Like, I'll be a great case study where you'll be able to use this in the future and say, all right, look, this he got burned here. He outperformed Richard Heart ecosystem over here. And then hopefully it helps everybody crush harder in the future. So, guys, I want to talk today. I mean, it was really, really, really disappointing. Like, I was in this space earlier with Mario Newfall, and this is what happens when I don't know his background, but my guess is he got some he got lucky in crypto, got some clout, and now all of a sudden he's like hosting these spaces, and he's like the go-to spaces guy, and he's the classic Gamma, in my opinion. You know, he's in here having this thing about Richard Heart fraud and Richard Heart going to jail. He gives this whole, you know, this whole bullshit. He gets Gary Cardone on there. The guy can't even remember anything from Corey Costa's stream, or he didn't take the time to research it. So he's a piece of shit regardless, in my opinion. Him and his brother. And they're out here talking so much just FUD and just misinformation. And then they pause it. Hexicans try to get on there and they're like, whoa, that's not even true. How can you even say that? Hey, mute him. Hey, cut him off, mute him. And it's like, what the hell? They wouldn't even let anybody speak to defend themselves. And then the worst part is he's going and he's like, all right, guys, let's I want to just talk about my my Bybit trading my Bybit trading contest. You guys, you know, you should get in there. Check out the Bybit link. It's like, dude, you're shilling your leverage trading bullshit in this spaces. Like, you're really doing that right now. And these people don't even see it. It's so he makes all this money on these freaking links and these leverage traders that get wrecked. And it ends up giving them a platform to just shit on people that know what they're talking about. And it's disgusting. And like, there's this new app out there called Bulls app that we're using. And it's like a TikTok, but it's only for crypto. And in order to put a video up there, other people have to like vet it and give it a thumbs up and like give it credibility. So this just nonsense can't be posted everywhere. Like, it really is bad. And like, you can go listen to this space. I posted it on my Twitter, and it's just, it's embarrassing. Like, if you really know your facts about HEX and Pulsechain in the case, you listen to this, you're like, what the hell's going on? And then for them, this poor guy, this one Hexican was waiting the whole space with his hand up. And they're like, all right, we're going to get to this last guy here. He's been waiting patiently. And they just rugged the space right there. Didn't even let him talk. And it's like, these guys are such assholes. And it's just a shame that they get all the clout. And it's like, we're here getting shadow banned, losing views on YouTube every day, losing subscribers. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Like, we've never gotten a negative comment. Like, why are we losing subscribers constantly? It just doesn't make sense. And these guys are all growing up here. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's just really, it's frustrating when these guys can't even get a good argument against it, or like at least get some truth to the bullshit that these guys are just spewing out here. It really is bad. But you know what? It's the bear market. Intelligent people here. I guess I look at it too as like, why would you be here right now if you're successful, you have money, and you're just waiting to enter once like things are starting to look better? Why come in here and deal with all this nonsense? There's no reason to even be around it. So I kind of see why people just stay away from it. And it's kind of a shame. And we need new money to come into space. That's the only thing that's going to kickstart the next bull run, is a new narrative that brings new money into the space. And these guys aren't gonna help. And this tweet from Sami is just epic right here. The crypto banter formula is always clear. Buy when Rand starts FUDing something, sell when they make videos on top 5 altcoins to buy this season. And this is so true, because I've listened to his show in the mornings, and I have Algorand and I have Solana, and there's one other coin they talk about. Oh, I think it's, yeah, Matic. And I own them all in my iTrust Capital account, and I never touch them. I hold them there. It's my long-term retirement portfolio, and I never touch them. And these guys trade those coins like frequently. They're like go-to coins that they trade. And all the time they're hyping up these coins to set up these plays, and it's breaking out a trend. It's breaking trend. It's breaking trend. Solana's going to $40. And nothing, it never happens. Every time it's the opposite. I marked down on my notepad on different days when they said this was going to happen, and then the next day the opposite literally happened. So Sami is 100% true. This guy, I think, purposely deceives his audience. I really think he does, because none of their prophecies have come true in their last month. They get their audience wrecked, and they're here just growing. But you know what? It is what it is. We're slowly. Richard Hart's trending. PulseX is trending. We're slowly getting out there, and people hate the SEC. That's what these guys are so stupid about. They don't realize people don't want to take the side of the SEC. So if they had to choose between Richard or the SEC, I think most people are choosing Richard, because we know the SEC is out to destroy crypto. They want to literally ban everything. They asked Coinbase to delist every coin. Like, some of the things they've done are outrageous. So I don't see how you could take Gary Gensler. That's that stupid smirk on his face. It's bad. So I think this is a win for all of Hexicans. It doesn't feel like it now. You know, it doesn't feel like it. We're down 40% back-to-back days. You know, your wealth is just evaporating in front of your face. But that's why you have to have money on the side, or other bags like I have with these other coins staked, that I can get out of them right now and swap them into Pulse and PulseX. You know, right on Atomic Wallet. If you guys don't know, you can swap on here. If you have money on exchanges or ETH or anything, it's a couple bucks to do a swap on here. And you can get into ETH, out of ETH, so many different altcoins. If you're like on an exchange, Litecoin is fractions of a penny to swap. So I use Atomic Wallet to get money in and out to swap, just way cheaper than Uniswap. And Uniswap too, the shit that they're doing now by taking Pulse or taking HEX off the exchange. It's like, really? You're true DeFi and you're taking HEX off of Uniswap? Well, I want to see if that they really did that. Another funny thing that it's like, I'm glad that, shout out to Chaos Chris. He all his research on Zen, and we both figured out like there's gonna be a supply shock in the future on Ethereum. So I'd rather just start stacking now. So I have like $1,400 in Zen, and it's only down like 50% from when I bought it. Not even, like 40%. And that's Hex is now Zen. Or yeah, Hex, Pulsechain, and PulseX all look like the Zen chart. So it's funny how everyone that was I'm here trying to get you guys to mint your NFTs so you can increase your bags of Pulse Chain, and other people out here are just FUDing the shit out of it, making fools of themselves. And meanwhile, the whole time, little did they know, the price charts were going to look identical. You know, karma is a bitch. So when you're out here just acting a fool, I mean, that's what happens. Wow, wow, really isn't on here. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Well, shout out to Alex at Hedron. I think his is like swap.hedron or something. I saw that he's got a Uniswap front end. So I'm going to just be using that right there. And that's good. We need to be filtering people to our community. People that are building out for us, that are real hexagons, that are here no matter what. When shit gets bad like this, you want your people here, not abandoning projects. Could you imagine if Hedron, the developers left, or ICOSA developers left, or some of the new wallets and projects that are launching? If they all left right now, could you imagine the snowball effect that would create? So we need to be thanking the people that are loyal to Pulse Chain right now and developing here and giving us credibility, keeping us. Let's see, where are we on the in volume here? We're now number 4. So there we go. We're above in front of base. I can't. That's got to all be wash trading on base. There's no way I believe that volume. No way in hell. Jack, yeah, bro, I saw that. Bro, I'm not supporting him right now. I don't have the money. So Torin, look at this, bro. Right now, you come and you mint a NFT, right? A max length one. It costs you 25,000 Pulse Chain to mint, and it gives you 4 billion. So 4 billion PZen. Let's see what that gives us right here in the future. So for 25,000 Pulse Chain, we're going to get back 4 billion. That's going to get us back 669,000. So that's a 30x on each one of these you do. So you take a little bit of Pulse Chain, mint these out, forget about them, come back next year, you'll have 20x your bag of Pulse Chain for each one. You'll have 700. So you do 20 of these, that gets you like 14 million Pulse Chain off of 400,000 or 500,000. So it's free money. And also too, for holding PZen, you're going to get allocations in X1. So this supply is going to get burned of Zen. It's going to end up being deflationary. So when these come due in the future, I think they're going to be at least 30 to 40x. My friends are printing $150 a day on Ethereum off of $6, $8, $10 mints when gas was 9, 10, 11 Gwei a year ago. So I'm the fool now for not minting these and like talking shit and just being like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, unless I have money to just burn to make up for printing, 650,000 Pulse Chain each NFT for doing nothing. Like, this is how you win. This is how you don't take risk and you win in crypto. And people that aren't in this, they're going to be the ones that are even louder and more pissed off in a year. Meanwhile, we'll just be crushing it. And even if the price goes down 50% on these, you're still more than 10x in your bag of Pulse. You can't lose, bro. You can't lose. So to not mint these is just stupid. Like, I hate Jack. The shit he said today in that space was like, he was not supporting Richard at all when he knows damn well his community is very interlocked with the Hex community. A lot of people are like, they won't admit that they own both. They won't admit it. It's so funny. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't have the money to afford to not make that Pulse Chain back mint in these and like degen into these other coins. Like, if I had the money like that, I would buy 10 coins, stake them forever, and just live off of the yield. And that's the goal once you're wealthy. It's living off yield. And that's why people are going to find Hex and DeFi. It's just a matter of time. I think once the price of Hex gets up to 10, 20, 30 cents, that's when real money is going to come in. You see it all the time. It's been like that every cycle with every good coin. And yeah, it's time for us to like really like take the lead in crypto. Like this cycle, everyone else is collapsing. Like we are setting up to be some of the leaders, I think, in this space. Like Hex and Pulsechain are going to get their respect in the next year. Like it can't get any worse. Like in 6 months from now, if you're still arguing Hex and all this is a scam, you're going to look like such an idiot. You really are. So all these guys is Mario Newfolds. If they're around in 4 years, I'd be shocked. You know, like I'll come on, I'll admit every mistake I made. Like I did not think Hex was going to be at 0.5 cent again. You know, I didn't think that we would see prices this low. But if you told me, yeah, Richard was going to get sued, I would say, yeah, anything's possible. And that's why I always say expect the unexpected. But these are opportunities, and you gotta jump on them. This is where you have to be a savage. You have to be a savage. We can't. We can't. No, exactly. Well, and that's the thing too. Why I like these NFTs so much, because exactly that. Like, I don't have time to be constantly, oh, it's up 20%. Let me get out. Oh, what coin's pumping? What's doing this? What's doing that? That's the last thing I want to do in crypto. So by minting these NFTs, you can just do it one time. Like, I recommend everybody just taking 1 million Pulsechain. I mean, what's that worth right now? 1 million Pulsechain is worth $38. So for $40 right now, you could go mint 40 NFTs and stake them out for the maximum, and for like what is that, 4 a month for the next 11 months or something like that, and just see what it does. Like, you don't need to trade, you don't need to take risks, and you can just like stake and forget it, just like with Hex. And that's like that's DeFi. That's what crypto was meant to be. Like, love or hate Jack, like this is an opportunity for us to make a lot of Pulsechain without taking much risk. So for the small guys, like this is the opportunity of a lifetime. And it's just like, it's disappointing when people talk shit about it, because the opportunity is so great for people. They just saw it and saw, holy shit, for 25,000 Pulsechain, I can get back 670,000 in over a year. I'm in. That's so. To not spend $40 when you could see the upside for that, especially when I have friends that did it day one on ETH and I see what they're printing now. It's like, man, I'm pissed that I didn't do it on ETH from day one. Billions of Zen coming to get ready for DB Zen. Yep. I did. The DB Zen. I did that a while back, but the rewards it's printing now is awful. I'm getting like 0.002 ETH a day in the rewards. It's bad, but you know what? It'll come back. I'm not worried about it. And I'm already up money on that. So it is what it is. Should do a video on how to mint Zen and roll it back. Lindsay's doing that. Lindsay will have a video out in the next week or so doing that. But it really is easy, bro. You just go to here. I'll show you right now. You literally just go to Zen's website, zen.network, and then you make sure you go to Pulsechain you connect your MetaMask, go to Pulsechain, and then you just do mint Zen NFT. And then you click it on the top, you do a max VMU, you pick your date out, and you make sure you want to do a collector one. That's all. So max will be 128. And that's it. And then you can pick the calendar and then, space them out in the next year, whatever, throughout every 2 weeks or whatever it is. So it really is easy. So I'm doing it on Pulsechain, Avalanche, and Matic. And Binance is I just don't think it's worth it. I don't know what's going on over there. I think Jack and Richard are playing 5D chess. They're both friends. I think so too, bro. There's too much stuff coincidental going on behind the scenes, but like Jack just rubs me the wrong way now. Like today was really disappointing. He had an opportunity to like really just say the truth, and he did it. He cowered down and he cucked to the guys in there, and it's like I don't like that at all. Zen is simple, just mint. Yes, well said. Zen is simple, just mint. Don't worry about Jack. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And like the X1 with the 333 auctions, it's so confusing. But that's why we got Chaos Chris from the Verse. He does all the in-depth stuff with Zen. So that's why I don't need to cover it here. I can just watch his videos and send anyone over there because he does his thing and he covers it so well. I don't even need to. Wise Max 128. No, bro. It was that was never 350 was the days. You're confusing it. The VMU count is the max mint. That's only 100 or 128. But the day term, I think, was 350 for or for, I'm not too sure, for the days. But yeah, the VMUs can't go more than 128. That's the max. But yeah, Davis, mint these, bro. I'm telling you. What's up, Valvez? Appreciate you stopping in. So yeah, guys, this is just like I have friends that did it. Like they are real life printing money every day, and it's like I can't ignore it now. So I have a bunch of mine minted, and they're all the ones that are coming out after November next year are over 4 billion PZen. So I just don't. I can't afford to not print pulse chain like that, especially when we're getting slaughtered like this. This just hurts. Like I'm very, very, very over leveraged as it is into the Richard Hart ecosystem. So it's a majority of my portfolio that's liquid. So this is where it comes to bite you in the ass when stuff like this happens. When these black swan events come and you're over leveraged on one thing, you have to have the ability to either buy more with cash on the side, selling other cryptos, selling a kidney. I mean, I don't know what it is, but you need to be able to buy these dips. These are the opportunities. And I just, yeah, you guys, you got to seize them. VMUs drop as more people mint to reduce inflation. Okay. There's a set inflation rate per year. Okay. And that's cool. That's good too, because that just confirms the supply shock. When you need this PZen to get into any of these new projects, that's going to be the way of that ecosystem. You have to burn said coin to get into this project. And I like that. It's going to create a supply shock. So we don't even need to worry about it. Like that to me takes all the stress out of, oh, it's just an inflation minted coin forever. Yeah, it is, but there's gonna be a lot of things burning it, including X Pepe. They're burning a lot of it already. They've burned 40 or 50 billion already. I just saw a tweet today. So it's gonna be other projects that come along and do that. And there will be a supply shock. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I got a nice bag of Zen. It's just confusing to me because so much came out in a short time. Yeah, bro. It took me a long time too. And when it launched, a lot of people came in. But now that there's stuff burning it, it really is going to help take that inflation off. And people are going to start to see the benefit of just holding it versus selling it. Especially when the X1 auction comes out. I think it's in September. And that's going to be the catalyst that a lot of people are going to go up and buy it on the open market. And that's the other thing too, is this stuff. If you look at the chart of Zen, I mean, it pumped up like crazy a bunch of different times. So if you had some of these coming out that were like 2 month mints, you sell into one of these green candles, that are crazy, you can do really well, and there was multiple of them. If you're just holding and you see a big green candle, you know when to sell. And I see the value of it. And it's like with SEC and Uniswap delist at the same time. Can't get worse news-wise. This is the opportunity. It is. Exactly, bro. It is the opportunity. And I hope all you guys got dry powder on the side to buy this dip up. I'm going to be selling my near protocol when we get off stream. I'm unstaking it and I'm dumping it, and I will be bridging over another almost half a ETH and buying the damn dip, because these are opportunities, and you can't win them all. Me too, bro. Me too. I bought a good amount of DB Zen. What did I get out of it? And I still have it staked. And like I can't even really claim my dividends. I did it like 3 or 4 days ago, and they're so small. Like it takes me like a couple weeks to get like $30 worth, and the gas is it's it was only $6, I think, to do it. It said it was going to be 12, but it's not. Like, yeah, I'm getting 0.0000 like 6.5 a day. Oh my god. I only have 44 staked. Wow, why is this not working? This websites are so bad. So I have 0 staked, but I'm earning protocol fees. So this is, I guess there's a hack in the system, because I guess you can just come in and, oh, there we go. Never mind. I take that back. But yeah, this is pulse up 38% in the last hour on OKX. Well, god damn it, Torin. Why can't it be up on freaking PulseX? Because that's where I gotta go. I don't have OKX. So I gotta go here to the PulseX. And oh man, that sucks. That really does suck. I wonder if let's see, where's the bubbles at? Where are we, probably in the top 300 now? PulseX, wow. Top 300. So Pulse is in the top 200. Boom. All right, let's see. $320. And what's it at on here? 376. So wait, it looks like, wait, is it down from here? Or is it Rat Pulse? No. 320. Oh, this shit is going crazy right here. It looks like it's a little bit cheaper on the exchange right now. Yeah, we're at 382. All right, we bottom. This is the official bottom right here. Richard is in custody. The Feds got him. Eric Wall is lighting a cigar. Let's see who else is happy right now. Ivan on tech. He doesn't know what to do. He's freaking out. Huddle Dog's about to do an emergency stream. And shit's about to hit the fan, guys. We got an emergency alert. Richard is in custody. I'm just joking, by the way. I'm just completely kidding. I'm not beating a dead horse anymore. That's all I got for tonight. Appreciate all you guys that stopped in here. What's up, Alan? How you doing, bro? I aped in day 1 and 2 Hex AA, and this feels pretty reminiscent. Deja vu. Only a couple guys bought the 10,000X bottom. Like you said, got to be a savage. Exactly, bro. I got into the adoption amplifier. I sent in like 4 or 5 ETH over like the 3-month period when I was going to get like almost 1 million, I think, per ETH on the better days, when I think it went to like 700. I think it went to like 600,000, I believe. So I had like 5 million, and I got that wallet hacked. So I'm down 100% officially on that, on my adoption amplifier. So I hope I hope we don't get 100% hack job, but that's not possible, because I don't think yeah, Staker app on view only. I'm pretty sure you can't have anything go wrong with that. So got to take security serious. People are going to be coming for your stuff if you don't know what you're doing. The phishings, the scams, the emails, the Nigerian print stuff. I mean, shit, we got congressmen pulling Polish crypto scams now. So guys, it's a wild world out there. Be careful. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.